everybody, we're gonna put the bees in, but a bunch of you have been asking questions, so I thought I'd do like a little bee tutorial. So this is called a Hive box. It's just a wooden box, and then it's got these, which are called frames, on the inside. This is a frame from a different box, and this one here, I can compare it to this one. So when you get them, they look sort of like this. Cleaner. These were used by previous bees, and so this is just like a kind of waxy plastic thing in the middle, and they use that to build the honeycomb on top of it. And so you can see, like this, you can actually smush it. It's just wax that the bees make, and it goes on there, and they build that out on all the frames, and they'll use the old stuff if it's there, which is why I'm leaving what's there. And so what we're gonna do is set this up in the right spot, which I'll show you in a second. We put the box in there and they crawl out, and then eventually you take Pink. Come on, let's eat breakfast. Nice dances. Nice breakfast dances. Eat that breakfast. Get it, Pink. Get the breakfast, Pink. So smooth. Hey everybody, this is me in my bee suit. I've got a real fancy one, and I wear it with my pink hunter boots so the bees can't get in there. So we're gonna install the bees, and I'm gonna walk you through it. Alright, so there's one box of bees. What we're gonna do is put it in that empty space, and then I'm gonna do a bunch of work taking the top off so the bees can get out. Which is a little trickier than it seems, because you gotta get the can out, and there's no easy way to grab the can. So I'm gonna put that box in and then set this up on a little tripod to show you the process. So this is super interesting. The queen is in this box. She has a bunch of bees protecting her. But you can see on the end, there's a cork. You take that out, there's a marshmallow. And they do that so you can put this in, and then the bees will eat through the marshmallow to get the queen out. Also, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on here. This queen is marked. She has a red dot. So you can see she's the bee with the red spot on her. We move her friends. And then here's sort of how it looks all summer. In sun-dabbled, shady corner, fenced so the dogs can't get in there, with bees flying around. Waffle time. Maggie. Queso, good job. Jasmine. Hops. Link is distracted. Hang on. Do you want a waffle? Alright. Good job. Weirdo. And you want to eat your waffle? My girl. Here you go. Alright. Huh. Let's bring it inside. Ah, you can't have it, Maggie. You want that? Don't drop it again. I know, you would have eaten it too. Bonus waffles! My sweet girl. Good girl. Heart-shaped waffle for Hops, heart-shaped for Vink. Good girl. Alright, I don't know if you'll be able to see this on Snapchat, but you see there's a ton of bees. You see how they're all pointing at the entrance of the hive? Like, they're not just randomly swarming around. All their heads are basically pointing towards the little gap down there. They're doing a thing now called orienting, because bees figure out where they're going just like the same way we would, using visual landmarks. And so they all kind of orient themselves towards the hive and kind of get a feel for where it is. And this is a normal thing for them to do the first few days that you have them. Come on, teach. Why are you doing the dance now after, huh? Head toss dancing. Very good. Yes, I love you. Eat your dinner. The classic reverse. So good. Carrot hops. Good job. Roasty. Excellent. Come here, Vink. Come on, big girl. You get a fresh roasty too. Tip first. Good job. Yeah, you can eat that right there. Awesome. Okay, so we need to feed the bees. They will go get pollen and nectar, but as they're getting established, you don't want them to go hungry before they can make honey. So these are feeders. They're pretty cool. So you put sugar water in the two wells, and then the bees crawl up through those holes in the middle. They can crawl along the screens into the sugar water to bring it to make honey, and they won't drown, pretty much. So we're going to put one of those on top of each of the hives, and I bought a 50-pound bag of sugar. I've got a bunch of sugar water in there that I'm going to stir up, and we'll get them all set up with food. Hi, my big girl, Queso. I love you so much. What a good girl you are. Look at your happy face-o. Oh, man. I'm so glad that the rest of your life gets to be great. We love you. You're the best.